this is not a clickbait video. And hello, I'm Sparsha. I'm 24 years old, and this is my first time recording myself to do a vlog in front of the camera. And so please consider all the flaws in the video and take. I don't really have a professional setup, वगैरह वगैरह. I just have a Philippine Sasta tripod which can be stretched more than my height, and nothing phone to record. So I'm basically having nothing pro level stuff to record or upload. So before I start the journey, let's be very honest that in a state there can be multiple famous landmarks. I can't possibly cover all the landmarks, so I will try to cover as much as possible with the nearest landmark that I hit.
ठीक है.
So you might ask me why not travel to foreign countries? भाई इंडिया में ही जो जगह है मेरे से देखा नहीं है अभी तक. सोचा इंडिया ही पहले घूम लेते हैं, फिर बाद में फॉरेन चले जाएंगे बोल के. एंड ऑल्सो फॉर अ फैक्ट दैट आई एम ब्रोक. या औकात से बाहर है. Let's keep that aside. So how would be the next question, like who will come up with the ideas or make plans and all that? So for that the answer is ChatGPT. She's like the navigator and I'm the explorer.
Wow!
So I will show you how AI can be used to make beautiful memories in an entirely unknown location or in a new surrounding with new people.
अच्छा.
Yeah. So you might ask me with whom I'm traveling this entire journey with. So friends, anyone wanna count? Oh. Okay, I think that's enough intro for the video. So later on you will see the blueprint or the plan that we have. We come up obviously in ChatGPT, and then comes the logging part, and at the end you will see the total expenditure cost that took me for the tour. So yeah, that's the end. Please don't watch the post-credit scenes because you will lose faith in me. Dear God, thank you very much. Bye. और एक ये तो natural transition हो गया भाई.
Ta-da!
This right here was my blueprint for the entire Tamil Nadu trip. Had all the temple names, beaches, hotels, timings, and transport details. The plan was to leave Bangalore overnight and survive the bus journey in one piece and reach Chennai early morning, check in at the stay, freshen up a little bit, and the first stop was Kapileshwar temple. Have a quick breakfast because I want to stay alive without collapsing. After that, a cathedral, and then Mariana Beach for a full main character staring at the ocean experience. Oi, 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 रुक जा भाई, copyright आ जाएगा. That was the plan. And post lunch at the evening, covering Elliot's Beach and Ashtalakshmi Temple. Yeah, because I am in need of that Lakshmi in my life. Then day 2 begins. Check out at the stay, take a long 3-hour duration bus journey to Mahabalipuram. I know the name sounds very cool. And visit the 4 famous spots in there. That will be the end of this trip. Say goodbye to Tamil Nadu and come back to Bangalore.
Ta-da!
They say that every legendary trip starts with excitement, motivation, and positive energy. Meanwhile, me, I was just tired of the same overrated expensive cafes, the same malls, the same movie tickets to the theaters, and the same Kabban Park over and over again. This routine? Nah, man. I had to change the cycle. So, with one huge backpack, questionable planning, and unnecessary confidence, as usual, I decided to disappear to Tamil Nadu for 48 hours. I reached Shantinagar bus terminal. At this point, I was acting like some travel influencer, but internally, I was just praying to get into my bus. Also, quick tip, there's actually a separate Tamil Nadu government website for buses traveling between Bangalore and Chennai. So please don't do the same mistake what I did by booking in ksrtc.in. That costed me a little bit more money. I hopped into my bus and sat on my seat, hoping nobody takes the adjacent seat so I can peacefully sleep. But nevertheless, one uncle casually walked in, took the seat, and decided to destroy my entire sleep schedule by snoring. भाई साहब ने पूरा स्लीपर कोच को कॉन्सर्ट हॉल बना दिया भाई.
One eternity later.
I reached Chennai, or more specifically Coimbatore bus terminal, at around 5:30 in the morning. At this point, my body had officially entered power saving mode because of the lack of sleep from yesterday uncle's concert. Now, I really wanted to try out the Chennai metro, since half of my distance to my stay could be covered through it. So I boarded the metro from Dr. Jayalalitha metro station to Vadapalani. I was way too nonchalant that morning to stand in a queue and converse for tickets at the counter, in brackets, noting that a language barrier exists here. So I simply downloaded the CMRL app, booked the tickets online, scanned it like a corporate employee late for work, and boom, destination 1 reached. वैसे चेन्नई मेट्रो का वाइब जेन्युइनली अच्छा लगा। क्लीन स्टेशंस, काफ़ी स्पेस, हल्का क्राउड। बैंगलोर में पीक आवर्स के टाइम तो आदमी मेट्रो में नहीं प्रेशर कुकर में ट्रैवल करते हैं। ऑनेस्टली उस वक्त मुझे लग रहा था कि अरे यार इधर भी ट्रेन्स पे एड्स। चू एनीवे I took a Rapido bike ride from there to my stay at Mylapore. This is Rayban at Chennai. I'm here at AWARA or something. I don't know where. Just on Google Maps, it is near to Mariana Beach. So, booked. So, this is a single room that I've booked. Although this has 3 beds, but only I'm the captain. Okay. Look at that. That is aesthetic. Aesthetic check. And this is me. Hi. That is AC over there, which doesn't make any sense for this hot weather. We have fan over there, but even that doesn't make any sense. So I have just took a bath. Still got fuck it. I'll be covering Mariana Beach.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Kalishwar Temple and there is a cathedral also, so I'll be covering in this. And maybe Elliot's Beach, and there's one more temple which is nearby, maybe post lunch. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye. So I have finally reached in the outskirts of Shiva temple. While heading outside the temple to find breakfast, I spotted this man casually feeding like 10 to 20 cats near the temple premises. Probably one of the most wholesome moments of the day. So I wandered around searching for a restaurant, and surprisingly, almost every shop was still closed, even though it was 9 in the morning. These people are literally just like me, not early birds, just night owls. Finally, after some time, I found a restaurant, had a plate of idli and vada. Even though they were hard as rock, I had to put fuel in my tank to survive the heat. So the next stop was Santom Cathedral, which was less than 1 kilometer away from my location. So I decided to walk, had a coconut water on my way so that I don't die from dehydration. It was a beautiful place with calm atmosphere, and probably the first time in my life I entered a chapel and sat there quietly. And then I noticed people staring at me, and my overthinking brain immediately went like, "Yep, they definitely think that I accidentally entered here." Or more dramatically, I would say.
The devil is amongst us today.
So I immediately rushed out before it turns into a Netflix horror documentary. Amen. Finally, the next stop was Marina Beach. I took a Rapido ride as I was a little bit too much exhausted. And let me tell you this beach is massive. Like, bro, you start walking and suddenly it feels like a side quest. I literally spent nearly 15 minutes just walking to actually reach the beach area itself. Imagine. I'm tired.
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡೋಣ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗಳ ಸದ್ದು ಮನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸದಾ ಹಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನೀ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
I know. These are the transferable sunglasses. Yeah. Cool now. Sorry, though I can't see anything else. So we have finally completed seeing Mariana Beach. I am definitely gonna get tan today or tomorrow. I don't know when. It is freaking hot out here, and all I have is this Diet Coke puppy with me. Generally not a beach person, but still takes back to Saptasagar Dache. Manu, Rakin Marga Manu. This Aligada Sadhu is too attractive. This is now I'm gonna have maybe lunch. Post this. I need 20 more minutes to get out from here, man. It is so freaking long walk. On my way back, I drank a cup of kabu juice. Freshy. I saw something. Guess what happened next?
You think they could defeat me? I am Prometheus. I am a god. They do not know the power they face. I shall show all of them.
One enemy remaining.
Who will sit next?
Holy shit!
And Prometheus! They could never defeat me!
Sorry, I got a little bit carried over there. Let's get back to the video. I'm outside the Mariana Beach, waiting at the bus stop. You can see uncovered the sand. As you can see, update 30 minutes and still no signs of the bus. 12G45E, nowhere to be found. I just missed the bus while recording the previous video. Great. Guess who got the bus? Guess who got the bus? Okay, serious note. Can someone tell me how the hell are we supposed to open the vertical windows in a bus? मैंने चैट जीपीटी से भी पूछ के देखा भाई, कुछ काम का नहीं आया. No matter how much I pull up, it kept falling down. Like, bhai, I know there is a gravity hai bol ke, but my fingers almost got chopped off, even though I have not committed any crime. Justified. Finally back at the stay, and guess what? I got the ticket. It's comparatively tiny than what I expected it to be. Like how the KSRTC is gonna get longer tickets, but this is a little bit short. But it's okay, fine. Chalta hai bhai. So no complaints on that. I'm gonna take a nap. Because I'm so tired. I don't know when I'll get up. Probably not gonna sleep. But good night. Oh, hi. After scrolling 100 YouTube shorts, we are good to go. I have to eat somewhere. McDonald's I have thought it is nearby, and then we'll go to Lakshmi temple first, and then Elliot's beach. Here's a chabi I have. So I grabbed a McDonald's meal and took a Rapido ride to the destination. Not to sound rude or anything, but I'm not someone who worships too much in the name of God. I usually don't even pray for myself. But this time, I genuinely asked life to increase the difficulty level a little. Because, bro, if somehow everything had started feeling way too easy for me. Hi, it's me again. There is a beach Agena Beach, just opposite to the temple. Can you believe it? I'm not joking. Yeah. Look at this. How good spots can be. Like it can't be perfect. This perfect. Come on. Incoming edit in 3, 2, 1.
すべてのユミルのために俺の名はエレン・イエーガー。
みんな何かの奴隷だった。
これが自由だ。
Guys, it's 6:20 already, so let's wind it up for the day. Day 1 comes to an end. So this is your last scene. Now hopefully I get bus or else whatever it is. Please, that Coke Paglu. Not sponsored. Never sponsored. Finally I reached my stay, had a quick bath, freshened up a little bit. Later I FaceTimed my mom and she started scolding me when I said I only got 2 pairs of clothes with me for this entire trip. I mean, I could have survived. And then I rushed out immediately and I shopped for clothes and then had to drop by for dinner. So this was a place I chose since it was very nearby to the stay. Hi, this is me here at Chennai. Woke up around 5:30 in the morning, had a bath, waiting for my hair to dry. So, in the meantime, I thought intro हो जाए day 2 का. I'll be checking around in 30 more minutes, and then all the things are packed. All the clothes which I don't wash, which I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, mom. So yeah. And then today's plan, I'll be going to Mahabalipuram to visit a few more places, which is 49-ish kind of kilometers from here. So yeah, that's the intro for day 2. Bye. So I checked out from my stay and took a bus to Thiruvanmur as there is no direct bus from my location to Mahabalipuram. It was around 30 minutes of travel, around 9 kilometers away. Then I had idli and vada for breakfast again because I don't get bored of this dish. Just had my breakfast, so going back to Thiruvanmur bus stop right now to get 388 bus number to Mahabalipuram, which is a 3-hour journey in the bus. By the way, it's gonna be a long one, but a new one also. I reached Mahabalipuram at 10:30 and then I walked down the streets of Mahabalipuram. It is less crowdy and a simple town. Then I saw the 4 famous tourist attractions of here, and since it was just 1 kilometer I decided to walk as usual because I'm strong. I just took an entrance from Shore Temple. It cost 40 rupees. 35 rupees for an Indian citizen, and the rest you know how it works. So there are 4 places to cover as I got the information. So just inside, exploring. It's huge, by the way, it's very huge. I have finally reached Shore Temple's first place. This is the main one. There was supposed to be a pool here, I guess, and no, it's not. Look at the sculpture, bro. It's too good. आजकल के लोग बस लेजी रहता है. So I got the information that only one inside this entrance out of 4 places. So remaining for the same ticket is outside somewhere. Yeah. Always stay hydrated. See you at place 2. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. So I searched in ChatGPT. From that one ticket we can cover Shore Temple, Arjuna's Penance, and there is a rock, and then one more Pancharathas. So I'm off to the second one, Arjuna's Penance, right now. So I'm finally inside. Here also there will be a ticket to show. The same ticket will be used. Since I booked online, I just need to show the QR. Here is a big giant rock. That is a famous one. Oh, Krishna's paddle ball. Oh, it was Krishna's paddle ball. Okay. So with that, they introduced something called audio. This is nice. You can share the QR. Hey, look at that. Giant enormous rock. Right in the middle of... Imagine if it falls down. Final destination. Oh, you can slide also. Look at that, kids. Yeah. Very interesting. Minor thoughts wants to slide in that too. Of the bird. I just found that. So you guys will hold it. Mission accomplished. Waterfall down. That is the lighthouse. It is still being constructed. Or it is still work in progress. They are not allowing that. So 3 out of 4 down. So I sneaked past through some gates and ended up here. And let me show you the view. So that's it. Over here, only the one remaining, which is Pancharathas, will be going out from here. This covers only the butterball and the lighthouse. It's a 700-meter walk towards Pancharatha. Of course, people go by car. Look at this. Look at all these cars. But I walk. Health is very, very important. Fitness is very important. Look, this thing. But the sun on top of my head, actually, wait. See this? This sun is giving me a headache. But the journey should continue. Yep. We have finally arrived at Pancharathas. I entered. Have a look at this, bro. I'm in some... feels like some Bali, Sant Mario's kind of vibe, bro. So this is the end of all the 4 places. One last video. Oh, these shops are so good. Don't have anything. Guess who bought something from the adult money? Valorant level 3 weapon. Melee weapon. Bro, this is so cool. Look at the spawns. Worth every penny. Worth every penny, bro. $100 is worth it. Look whom I just found. Hi. Hi. Right? Look at those tiny tails. I'm still recovering from rabies vaccine. I might get out, so I need to maintain distance. Oh. Hey, Rocky, you don't let people do that. No, bad manners. Hey. Bye. What to do? I wish I can spend whole day in here, but I have to go to Bangalore. Bye bye. Hi, this is my outro video for the entire vlog. So, Tamil Nadu was my first ever solo trip chapter. That is to travel outside of a state on my own and manage things up for myself for a day, for a few days, without anyone's backup. So, this was fun and exciting at the same time. I did go against my parents' will, so it's obvious that they were just trying to be protective. I know, and I'm sorry. I know my mom will be watching right now, so hi, mom. So, yeah, finally, about Tamil Nadu. If I had to say a few words, I had a notion that the people might be rough and tough, kind of like, but in reality, these people are genuinely very friendly and supportive and well mannered too. And I would say I would really appreciate the hospitality shown in shops, maybe in restaurants, and even in like the street vendors, maybe. Even though we had a language barrier in front of us, like I tried to speak in English or Hindi, they tried to understand instead of just being blunt. They tried to understand, they tried to communicate with me, so that's a really good thing, and I'm really happy for that, how it turned out. And one more thing I wanted to share. Look, I know I can't possibly change by saying this, but I've seen a lot of people consume beef over there. Look, I'm not gonna beef about the beef, okay? But I would just like to say, like, they're just dumb cows, man. Just treat them like, you can just treat them like pet animals, and they will, if you show them love and affection, they will bring it back. Like, they're just pure souls, man. Okay, just don't eat them. That's all. And also, I noticed one thing, like people use bicycle for transporting nearby or small distances. I really appreciate the old school habit of transportation. So thank you for being environment cautious, I guess. And yeah, finally, I wish I could have stayed a few more days there, but that's fine. Thanks for all the memories, Tamil Nadu. So yeah, and the next state, question mark. And about the next state where we are going, definitely next week of this month, as we have a holiday on Bakrid, Thursday. So yeah, where to, have to think about that. I don't know where. I have to choose from Goa, Kerala, Maharashtra, maybe. Out of these I have to choose because they are the neighboring states of Karnataka. Obviously, I have to hit them first. So that's it for the outro for this vlog. So keep smiling, you will shine brighter, and see you all in next solo trip, I guess.
कहाँ गए वो लोग?
छोड़ के भाग गए सारे।
छोड़ के गए कि तुम भाग रहे?
Hi, this is. I forgot my name. Great. Hi, I am Govardhan. I'll be going to firstly Kapalishwara temple. I forgot it. खुशी का पल नहीं इंतजार का फल बहन सॉरी इंतजार का फल मीठा होता है Day 1 update. I forgot. क्यों भाई घर पे काम नहीं है क्या? Day 2. So I forgot. I have reached finally the PG. भाई stay है भाई.